Leaving the country. To leave one's country, you can be forced to leave your country, either because of economic hardship or you are going out for exile due to political differences, or you may be forced to leave your country because of war. The poem is about the feeling or the experience of living in exile. It deals with the trauma of living in exile, the shock of cultures, and the nostalgia to return home. The speaker finds himself dislocated from those close to him and his country. The speaker is away from his faith and the colors of his flag, and he has no country to call his own. He finds himself drowning in exile as his mind is immersed with loneliness. He has just an uncertain memory of things, and ideas are scattered in his brain like children lost in the forest. They are not worried by what is happening around them because the roads are strange and everything is unknown. This is the feeling that those in exile are subjected to, a feeling of strangeness, a feeling of nostalgia to go back home, and uncertainty. The speaker is not afraid of the evening because he has been wandering all day. The wandering is because he does not know which step to take, and the future is very uncertain. The uncertainty of exile terrifies him because the world is endless and the future is so bleak. Even the ray of the sun shines like a chimera and deepens the gloomy nature of the future. The only comfort or consolation is that there are other of his countrymen who are also in exile, meaning that he is not alone. They too have wandered like the speaker in the evenings. They are his compatriots who have left home, country, flag, and taken the long journey of exile without experiencing any moment of happiness. The speaker is completely disoriented, but there is a flicker of hope because he is not the first person to have such an experience, or he is not the first person to be on exile. The poem focuses on the experience of living in exile and the trauma that accompanies it. Those who are in exile have left their fatherland, familiar faces, faith, and flags to foreign lands because of the hardship that they may face back home. Their lives are characterized by loneliness and they are lost. Their lives are also characterized by uncertainty and everything is strange to them because of the fact that they are in a foreign land. They wander around because they do not know where to go to. This suggests that the step that they have taken is the wrong one. Their limbs cannot take them away further because there is no hope globally. He finds comfort because he is not alone to have such an experience. There are other countrymen who suffer the same fate because they have taken the long journey to the route to exile. These people have never known happiness since they had left their countries. The experience of going on exile is forced by the precarious economic and political situations back at home. The poem is about the experience of exile and the hardship that these people go through. There is also cultural conflict, as these people find it difficult to adapt to a new society in which they find themselves because of the differences in culture. Everything is unknown to them, highlighting the pain of separation, entanglement, and desperation. There is some twilight of hope, as he is not the only one to go through such experience. In effect, the poet makes us to understand that the experience of being on exile is not a pleasant one because home is home.